Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm in the process of removing this bumper so I can get behind these grills and clean out in front of the radiators. I'm also going to be installing a GT3 front vent finally. So in this process, I'm going to do a quick DIY on how to remove your headlights. So yeah, first thing we're going to do to get these headlights off is we're going to pop the hood. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is grab the little headlight tool that's in your front. It should be in the toolkit, so we're going to undo the front piece. Grab our toolkit right here. And you should hopefully have the toolkit and have the headlight removal tool right here. We're going to remove this little plastic screw here. And peel back this carpet. This little screw out. Okay, so we'll peel back this carpet just like so, and we'll reveal this little rubber grommet. Again, we'll get it pulled out here. It might be sealed if you've never taken these off, so it helps to just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Just break the seal. Okay. There's that. Okay, so when removing the headlights, I've seen a lot of DIY videos. The mechanism is a little counterintuitive. A lot of people seem to be moving this headlight removal tool the wrong way, which it works fine, but in a lot of videos you'll see there's a lot of extra clicking and popping noises that comes from the mechanism being turned in the incorrect direction. Okay, so the headlight's starting to pop out. Okay, headlight is out. So I looked everything up in all data, and according to them, you're basically supposed to be turning the driver's side, if you're in the US, or the left side headlight. You're supposed to turn that, the headlight removal tool, counterclockwise, like that, if you're removing it, and then clockwise to lock it. On the passenger side, again for US cars, or on the right side headlight, you're supposed to turn clockwise in order to release the headlight, and then counterclockwise to lock it into place. So let's just do this real quick. I've got the headlight, it's fully locked in place, fully engaged, so let's go ahead and remove it by turning the tool counterclockwise. So we'll insert the tool. Hard to find the hole. So I've got the tool in place. Let's go ahead and turn it counterclockwise towards the rear of the vehicle, and you're only going to be turning it half a turn, so you're going to be turning it 180 degrees, so just the tool should be pointing in the opposite direction of when you start. So let's go ahead and turn it counterclockwise. You'll hear that pop. Turn it 180 degrees, and now it's fully popped out. Tool is facing the opposite direction. Now you can pull your headlight out. It may take a little bit of wiggling. So the headlight is fully out now. And again, there's some prongs right here, and here, and here, and they follow there's some guides for these prongs on the headlight holding mechanism. Okay, so you can see that after removing the headlight, this latch, right, has a curve in it. The curve is facing towards the front of the vehicle, right? So when you lock the headlight into place, you're going to be turning it clockwise, right? And what it does is it flips upside down, and then it locks the headlight into place like so. Alright, so just pay attention to that when you're reinstalling, because it's very easy to get disoriented and get it going the wrong way, and you end up basically turning the latch in the wrong direction, and potentially you'll break things. So this is how it's going to be when you're reinstalling the headlight, and once you lock it into place, the curve of the bracket ends up facing towards the rear of the vehicle, just like that. So let's go ahead and get things positioned. So I will also say that according to all data, if you look at the latch, I have it pointing towards myself, towards the front of the vehicle. According to all data, it says after you remove the headlight, it says to move the tool so that it is hanging vertically down, so this like arm is pointing downwards. Basically what it's saying is to turn it a quarter of a turn. Turn it a quarter of a turn, which essentially puts the latch in this position right here, where the curve is facing downward, right? So we can see here the mechanism is facing downward now. So this should make installation a lot easier, and then once we pop the headlight in, all we're going to do is just go another quarter of a turn, and it should lock everything into place. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've got the latch pointing downwards. Going to insert the headlight and make sure these little protrusions fit into the grooves on the mounting assembly. Okay. Make sure they're all going in. And the headlight, if everything's proper, should be able to slide in completely flush with the bumper and the fender. So on the driver's side or the left side headlight, driver's side in the US, you're going to be turning the tool clockwise in order to lock things in place. So let's go ahead and turn it, and you should feel some resistance, and then you'll hear a click. Oops, right there. So that should be fully locked into place now. Okay. Cool. So, pull at it, tug it, make sure everything looks good. Now you can remove your tool. Okay. Let's work on the passenger side now. So we're going to want to remove this panel right here. So it should just be a couple of clips. Should just be able to remove this little plastic screw. And we can lift up this weather stripping. So I'm going to remove this just so I don't lose it. So once you bend back this weather stripping, you'll see this little rubber grommet right here. So we'll just pull this guy out. Appears to be some moisture behind here. Okay, so this rubber grommet should just pull out like so. So the passenger side or the right side headlight, It's going to be the same thing, except we're going to be spinning the tool in the opposite direction. For the passenger side headlight, we're going to turn the tool clockwise, right, in order to release things, and then counterclockwise to lock it into place. Insert the tool. Okay, so we're going to be turning the tool clockwise to release it. Okay, should see the headlight lift up. And now we can pull it out. Cool. So you can see again, upon releasing the headlight, the locking arm is now facing forward towards you, right? It's facing the front of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and set the tool. We're going to spin it counterclockwise to get the arm to sit facing downwards. We'll go ahead and put the headlight back in, make sure the prongs go in the appropriate spots. Okay, and at this point, yep, the headlight's in all the way, and we're going to finish by twisting the tool counterclockwise. And then you should hear a click. All right, ready? Okay, there you go. Tool has clicked and the headlight is locked into place. So hopefully that avoids some confusion, and hopefully that avoids potentially breaking your headlight mounting assemblies. So all that's left is to put your tool back into place and put those rubber grommets back in and put the carpet back together. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the tool back. Just goes in your Porsche toolkit. Put that down. Throw it in here. Okay. Close that kit up, put it back in your little trunk toolkit thingy. Okay, now we can go ahead and get the rubber grommet back into place. Easiest way is to just kind of start in one corner and then give it a little twist. Try to push everything back in. Okay, that should be good, nice and secure. And then we can fold this carpet back into place, just like so. Tuck it under the weather stripping. Okay, so next is you just get that little plastic, little threaded clip thing. Make sure your carpet's all lined up and then just click her into place. Okay. So you just kind of press it down and then you can turn the plastic clip a little bit to like completely seat it. So just start in one corner and just work your way around. sure it's seated nice and tight. Then we start tucking the carpet in. Okay, carpet's in there. Mount our little plastic clip. Okay. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's how you remove and install your headlights. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Hopefully that helps avoid any confusion and potential breakage of your headlight assembly and or the mounting mechanism itself. Like I said, it's very counterintuitive, kind of weird, and it's very easy to twist the mechanism in the wrong direction and just putting unnecessary force on the plastics of the headlight assembly. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful for you guys. Peace.